A man tries to snatch a child off the street, and it's all caught on video. See who jumped in to make sure this man didn't get away with it.
Looking at partly cloudy skies overnight, but where we could see some more fog by morning.
From the Breakfast Club to the coffee shop, New York Live is with Angela Yee's new business venture. This is News 4 Now for October 12th. I'm Adam Cooperstein. It's jaw-dropping video here that will have parents keeping an extra eye on their kids. A man snatches a little girl right from the arms of her grandma in the Bronx. 27-year-old Santiago Salcedo is now in custody of police. And here's the video. A security camera records the entire abduction Monday afternoon near Baisley and East Tremont Avenues in Schuylerville. A grandmother and 3 kids are walking into frame. Then police say Salcedo, wrapped in a blanket, yanks that 3-year-old girl right off the street. The girl's grandmother then chases after him. 2 nearby strangers saw it happen, and they chase after him too. They say he released that 3-year-old girl as they approached.
He grabbed her. I thought it was like a joke, you know. He says, taking my child away. Then I reacted, went towards him.
Salcedo faces a long list of charges, including kidnapping, attempted kidnapping, unlawful imprisonment, and child endangerment. New details are being unveiled in the death of 22-year-old Long Island native Gabby Petito. The Teton County Coroner in Wyoming held a press conference Tuesday to discuss the ruling on the autopsy of Petito. The coroner already determined that the Blue Point native died by homicide, but had not revealed the manner of death until now.
With assistance from the FBI, the Teton County Coroner Office is filing the following verdict in the death of Gabrielle Lenora Petito. We hereby find the cause and manner of death to be the cause, death by strangulation, and manner is homicide. By Wyoming state statute, no other information will be released about the autopsy.
Petito and her former fiance Brian Laundrie were on a cross-country trip when she disappeared. Her remains were found in a remote campground in Wyoming. Laundrie, the only person of interest in her disappearance and wanted on a federal arrest warrant for bank fraud, has been missing since September 17th. We are getting a new look at a man wanted for stabbing a security guard inside an Apple store in Chelsea. The video from last Friday's attack starts with the suspect smacking the guard during an argument. Police say the man then left, but came back and punched a woman who works there. When the guard tried to grab him, police say the man slashed and stabbed him with a knife. The guard was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Police are giving us a better view now of the man they say vandalized the George Floyd statue in Union Square. Officers say cameras caught this guy inside the 14th Street subway station before that incident on October 3rd. After leaving the station, you can see that same man hovering around the statue, and video then shows him splash paint before taking off on his skateboard. The statue was cleaned the following day.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa, and wrapping up a day that looked very similar to yesterday. So some sun, some clouds, and a comfortable evening ahead. Temperatures staying in the upper 60s before the sun sets, dropping in the low and mid 60s with partly cloudy skies. Any chance for some sprinkles? There may be some drizzle from time to time with that low cloudiness that is going to be moving back in areas by tomorrow morning, and that means also some patchy fog. We'll keep that in mind as we start the day tomorrow. Down to 62 for the city, 56 in White Plains, the same for Islip, 61 in Newark. While a relatively quiet start, and on the cooler side, it'll be another mild afternoon, back up into the low 70s.
Well, she's the first voice many New Yorkers hear in the morning, and now radio personality Angela Yee is getting into the coffee game. New York Live has a look at where you can find her.
We know and love her as one of the hosts of Power 105's The Breakfast Club. And now radio personality and community leader Angela Yee is stirring up the coffee world with her first ever coffee shop right here in Brooklyn. Angela, congratulations. We're standing in the space that's soon to be your new coffee bar.
Yes.
What made you want to get into coffee?
We're morning people. And so you kind of have to look at it like, what is the one thing that keeps you going is coffee. And I used to think that coffee wasn't good for you, but then I started doing my research on the benefits of coffee, and I felt so much more comfortable now saying, okay, I can drink coffee every day, because it actually does provide a lot of great things. But it really started with my pressed juice company. We had a meeting with Brooklyn Roasting about storing the pressed juices. And then we started just researching it, and then we were like, why not start our own coffee company? So they've been really supportive of Cup.
What would the experience be like here?
Okay, so as you can see, we made it a beautiful space. And so we also do have food, and everything is organic. And so normally when you go to a coffee shop, it's like whole milk that they put in the coffee, but here oat milk is actually going to be the standard, and we're not upcharging for almond milk and oat milk. Right, so what we're trying to do is create an environment where it's healthier also.
Okay, what sets it apart from the rest? Clearly a lot of things there. Yeah. And you must be very proud of that.
I am, because this is a neighborhood, if people know the history of Bed-Stuy, we just think about how it has changed so much. It's definitely gentrified now, and so we wanted to make sure that we're catering to the people that are from here as well.
You have such a strong voice in New York, and that you give back to New York and Brooklyn so much. There's Angela Yee Day.
So the mayor, Bill de Blasio, gave me my own day. I feel like part of what comes with being successful and making money is also a portion of that always has to go back into the community.
Well, Angela, thank you so much for your time today. We're really excited for the opening of Cup, and we'll definitely be first in line.
Okay, good. And listen, coffee's on me when you come through.
What's up, choir kids? If you love to sing like me, then NBC4 wants to hear your best song.
Now's your chance to enter the NBC4 Star Choir, the holiday singing competition. Winners will perform on Christmas in Rockefeller Center. Go to NBCNewYork.com/choir and upload a video of your choir performing.
You could be a part of New York's biggest holiday show.
Star Choir, the holiday singing competition on NBC4 New York. Enter now.
And watch the Kelly Clarkson Show weekdays at 2.
It's about to be a very special day that one New Jersey family feared might not happen. Frank Petito needed a rare double organ transplant to survive both liver and lung failure. It's so rare, in fact, it had never been done before in New York. But this weekend, Frank's going to be dancing at his son's wedding. Here's News 4's Jen Maxfield.
69-year-old Frank Petito is out for a jog. Every mile is a miracle, considering that a year and a half ago, he couldn't take more than 15 steps without sitting down.
I saw him every day gasping for air, laying in bed, couldn't get out of bed.
Frank had lung and liver disease and was using oxygen to breathe. The Jersey City school principal had to retire early, and his colleagues, students, and their parents visited him at his home as his condition worsened. His only chance for survival was a double organ transplant in the midst of a global pandemic.
These were very difficult times to consider doing such a risky procedure.
On July 1st, 2020, Dr. Roca and a team of surgeons at Montefiore Medical Center in the Bronx successfully completed New York State's first ever lung-liver transplant. Within months, Frank was back on his bike, enjoying life.
His quality of life and his life expectancy, it really is very rewarding for the whole transplant team.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now.
In addition to the running and the biking, Frank and his wife have exciting plans this weekend, the wedding of their son, Justin.
And I'm really happy that now he is going to be there and be able to celebrate with us, and it means a lot to me to have that opportunity.
The wedding was postponed for a year to allow Frank the time to heal from the major surgery. The father of the groom is already dreaming about life even further into the future.
It's going to be a wonderful wedding, and it's just so exciting. I never had a son who got married before, and I'd love to have a grandson or a granddaughter, but I'll wait for that.
Yeah.
A renewed appreciation for life, all thanks to the organ donor and the team of surgeons who gave Frank the precious gift of time.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here on News 4 Now tomorrow.